If you're anything like me, you probably have watched many of those YouTube videos that are like, this is how much money I made on YouTube. And it's great, except that I feel like most of the people making those videos have like thousands or tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands or millions of subscribers. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't. So I'm sitting over here with my little audience. I love every single one of you and I appreciate you, but that being said, I am not someone who has thousands and thousands or millions of subscribers. And so I watch these videos and I'm like, I only have, you know, 1,000 or 3,000 or 5,000 subscribers. So how is that going to translate to how much money I'm actually going to make? So if you're in that boat and you're like, you have a newer YouTube channel, or I just got monetized, or I have a small niche and so I'm probably never going to get to 1 million subscribers, and that's okay, but you still want to know about money, then you are in the right place, because we're going to talk about money today. So I started this YouTube channel in the fall of 2018 and I got monetized in the spring and April of 2020. So it took me about 1.5 years in order to get monetized. To me, that felt like a long time. Honestly, that happened because I made some really big mistakes with my YouTube channel, which I outlined in the video how I messed up my YouTube channel and how I'm fixing it. So if you're interested in that, you can click the link down below and I will tell you all about what I did wrong. But basically what happened is I should have had 2 separate channels and I was trying to do them all together and it was just confusing everyone. Last year, I really leaned into helping teachers pay teacher sellers, which is what I do here on this YouTube channel. And then I ended up splitting my YouTube into 2 different YouTubes, if that makes sense. So this channel is where I help teachers pay teacher sellers. So teachers who are selling their resources on a website, kind of like Etsy, but for teachers, to help other teachers with lesson plans and with worksheets and with activities and just having a really fun, functional classroom. So one way that I do that is by helping them with things like content marketing, like YouTube, or like blogging, and also, you know, product creation and all of the different things that go into there. We also talk about like email marketing and just basically anything online business we talk about here on this channel. So if that's something you're interested in, do click the subscribe button. If it's not something you're interested in and you're like, I don't know anything about this teachers pay teachers, don't touch the subscribe, because it actually does not help me if you subscribe and then you don't watch. Maybe you wait till the end of the video until you decide. But that's what we talk about here on this YouTube channel. So in 2020, I had 1,000 subscribers. In April of 2020, I'm currently sitting in April of 2021, and I am almost at 5,000. So if you're in that 1,000 to 5,000 range, then this video is for you, because that is right where I have been over the past year. And those are the figures we're talking about. So not millions and millions of subscribers, but like 5,000, which, can we be real? Like 5,000 is a lot of people. And sometimes it kind of terrifies me that there's that many people who could potentially watch my videos. But I appreciate every one of you so much. And we're gonna talk about month by month how much money I made, a couple of little things of why some months were higher than others, or at least my hypothesis, because I don't have like actual evidence. And then we're gonna talk about a better way to make money on YouTube that I feel like people really aren't talking about. They're like, these are the ways you make money on YouTube. And I'm like, but this way actually makes you way more money. So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk numbers. I love talking data, love talking numbers, love talking money. I know that's like taboo, but I love it. So if that's you too, then let's hop right on in. All right, so I'm sitting here at my computer. You can't see it, but I promise it's here. So here I am on my channel dashboard, and you can see this is my most recent video that just went up, and I'm currently at 4,928 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, because I'm almost at 5,000. Analytics, and I want revenue. And we're gonna look at individual months. So I'm gonna come up here and let's do lifetime. So in the past year, I have made $2,308.84. Huh, that's a lot more than honestly I thought it was. It didn't feel quite like that much. And then my top performing videos, in case anyone was curious, did you go away? No. Would be how to make teachers pay teachers products, fun music activities due on Zoom, 6 months of teachers pay teachers, income reports, how to start a teacher pay teacher store, and making Google Slides interactive. Now you can see that none of these are like thousands of dollars. So frankly, it's more spread across all of my videos than like having 1 or 2 that is more. In April of 2020, I was only monetized for part of the month. So I ended up making $15.89. Woohoo, it's more made on than on the TBT the first month. In May, that was my first full month, and that was $59.24. June was $83.61, and then in July we hit $109.53. So this was exciting because it was my first $100 paycheck, which just, you know, felt really good to me. So we were excited about that. You can see that my estimated playback honestly didn't go up a ton. There was quite a jump here because this was not quite a full month yet, but we really went up as we went through the months. Okay, so then in August we jumped up to $142.89. In September, $194.04. October actually went down. That's really interesting, to $183.77. So my thought would be that maybe that, yeah, so I got like about 500 less monetized playbacks. My guess is that would be either because of teachers who are back in school, so not spending as much time on their TBT shop, or my other thought would be that this might be around the time that I split up my other channel and this channel. So that might be what happened here in October. I don't quite remember when that happened, but if it was September, then that would make sense. Or it could be because I had one video about Zoom lesson ideas and you would have needed that a lot more the first few months of the year. In November, we went back up to $196.89, and then in December, we jumped up to $200. Now I wanted to pause here because in December, I did kind of a modified Vlogmas. So I was posting videos every other day. Okay. So it did go up about $40. However, from December to January, I was no longer doing that, and it went up about $40. So I just thought that was interesting. You know, from November, I had 17,000 playbacks, and then in December it was 19,000. So it did go up by, I guess, 2,000, but not as much as you would think for basically doubling my upload schedule. In January, it went up to $283, and then in February, about, actually right at 300. Wow, I couldn't have done that if I tried. And then March was the best month at $383.71. So that's really interesting. My views went up a lot, with January at 23,000, February at 22,000, and then March at 28,000. So let's see why. So things that were posted in March would be from, I guess, my March coffee chat to my April coffee chat. So let's see. Here's April coffee chat. So these to here. So from here to here. So we had, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so I really worked hard in March to have videos that I thought people would really want to watch. So we're talking a lot about content marketing. So why you need content marketing, how to use your blog to sell more resources. I specifically titled that to sell more resources because more people would click on it. How to make previews, that was a big one. How to never run out of y'all, 1,000 views. Wow. I honestly, I don't look at my analytics as much as I should. But that is really shocking to me because I never run out of content ideas. So I just think that's really funny that many people were interested in never running out of product ideas. Okay. Anyway, how to start a blog, 600. That's pretty good because I honestly was thinking that my blogging content would be a little bit less. So I'm happily surprised with that just because it's not, you know, directly TPT related. How to make sure that your products sell. I knew that one was going to be good. It's been out for 3 weeks and it's already got 1.4 thousand, which is pretty good for my channel, as you can tell. Vlog, 500 of you are watching my vlog, like that's awesome, can I just say. And then digital over printable, like that's been a really big thing lately. How to be consistent has also been a really big thing lately. So a lot of these, I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 would be what I consider to be heavy hitters. That's what I call videos that I post and I'm like, I know that this is gonna go well. And I know it ahead of time. I expect them to do well. and they usually do. So that's what I consider heavy hitters. I try to pick 2 each month to post that I just like, I know they're gonna go over well. I know that people are gonna wanna watch them. But I had a lot more in March, so I'm gonna guess that that's probably why I had a lot more views, and therefore I made $80 more instead of making like $20 or $40 more. So that is kind of my hypothesis as to how that happened. Also, I have sort of a blogging series. So I have this one, and then this one, and then this is kind of blogging-ish. But I have these 3 that are all about blogging. I'm about to have another video about blogging, and that's relevant because then when people watch blogging for beginners, then they might go back to how to sell more with content. Or if they watch why you need content marketing, then they might go to the next video and stuff like that. I will say though that on YouTube, I have seen through our email list series that even though people like these videos, if you do them all back to back to back to back, I find that they get lower views. So that's why I have like 2 in between. This one's not explicitly about blogging and stuff like that, so that we're kind of mixing it up a little bit there. So that would be my guess as to why I made more money in March, is that I had a lot more videos that were doing well and all that good stuff. Okay, so now we'll go from the beginning until March 31st, so we can see the full amount, and then I'll talk to you about something that's even better. Okay, so from the first day I got monetized to March 31st, I made a total of $2,190.55. So I feel like that's a good amount, but it's obviously not going to pay the bills. In fact, that would not even pay like my mortgage, because it was only, you know, like a couple hundred a month, at the highest being like $300 a month. So let's talk about other ways you can make money that are actually going to help you be more successful monetarily. All right, so as we mentioned at the beginning of this video, especially if you have a smaller channel, less subscribers, and especially if you're in maybe a smaller niche where I know there's not gonna be millions and millions of people who want to watch my videos because I talk about something very specific, there is a better way than YouTube ad revenue. Because again, the highest month I had was last month, and it was $380. And first of all, do you know how much time I spend on YouTube videos? Like, it's ridiculous. Secondly, I will also say that that's not gonna pay the bills. And also, you have to save money for taxes, so I don't even get to keep all of that. Don't get me wrong, I am super, super grateful because for a long time I was making nothing. And secondly, because I do this really just for fun, and because I love to share and I love to help other people find those needle moving strategies and just find what's gonna help you. But that being said, it is nice to be paid for your time, isn't it? So what I wanted to talk to you about is that ads is not the best way to make money. In fact, if you're really trying to start a business, I would highly recommend that ads not be your main source of traffic or your main way that you make money. Now, if you've been around here, you'll know that I used to post music teacher videos and TPT seller videos on this channel, realized that was a terrible idea, ended up splitting them last year, and so now I have a whole YouTube channel that is just for Becca's Music Room. I ended up starting that one officially sometime last fall, maybe September, maybe August, somewhere around there. And so it's still not super high. So as of this video, I have 819 subscribers. So not a ton, but you have to have 1,000 in order to be monetized. So again, obviously I'm not making any money from this channel. Or am I? Because I am doing pretty well as far as views, I feel like, at least. They're getting decent views, especially for how many subscribers I have. But again, it doesn't have ads. You can do affiliate marketing and you can do sponsorships, and those things are great. But let me tell you what's better. The best thing to do is to sell your own products. I'm gonna say it again. The best thing to do is to sell your own products. Selling your own products means that you get more money, you get to keep more of your money, and it also helps your subscribers because whatever you create will help them in some way, whether that's creating a sweatshirt that's cute and so they can, you know, have a funny saying on a sweatshirt and enjoy it, that's helping. Or if it's helping by creating like a PDF guide that they can download and so they can help with whatever you talk about. So maybe you talk about minimalism, create a guide or a short ebook that talks about minimalism and how to be a minimalist. You can do like a PDF like checklist. You can do all of these different things really easily and inexpensively, and then you can sell them and make so much more money because people can actually purchase them. And instead of getting half of the ad revenue that your video got, you get the full amount minus whatever transaction fees you need. So I sell on a website called Teachers Pay Teachers, and I sell music resources. So I sell lesson plans and games and things you can download, and I sell, you know, like things you can put up on the screen and just all these different things that help music teachers. I've been using my YouTube channel to market that, and so I'll talk about my products, I'll talk about the lessons I have, I'll talk about what we're doing this week and all of those things. And it's really started to pay off because with 800 subscribers, your girl has made $418.44 in the month of March. So March was my highest month on this YouTube channel, getting money from that, and I made $380. But in my TBT store, I made $418 just from people clicking on links in my videos and going to my TBT store. So if you're not familiar with Teachers Pay Teachers, basically these are little URLs that I can build. And so in my Irish music video, I have this particular link, and there were 156 people who clicked on the link in that video, just that one video, and I made 20% of them bought, 19.87% bought, and I made $146.64 off of that one video, which is higher than most of my videos on this channel have made in a year. So this is really powerful, and you can see there's other ones. So my engine number 9 video has made $97 just in the month of March, and I think that was published in March, so it wasn't even the whole month. And just things like that. All of these together, again, were $418.44 with not even 1,000 subscribers. Now, again, that's not gonna pay the bills either, but it is going to help a lot more, and I have more control, I have more things I can do, and it's just a better way. It's a better way, friends. So especially if you are a smaller YouTuber or if you have a niche, I would really highly recommend that you look into ways that you can create something for your audience, whether that is special videos, or whether that's like a webinar they can watch one time, or maybe that's a little tiny course. Like, they don't have to be big things. You can just do like a 10-page PDF with an outline how to get a specific result that you talk about on your channel. Make sure it's something related to your channel, so it's something that people need. If people are asking you questions, answer those questions with this product. You'll thank me later. All right, friends, that's all that I have for today. If you happen to be on this video because you're a teacher and you want to start a teacher YouTube, or you are a TBT seller and you want to start talking about your resources so that you can sell and make money with your resources, then make sure you hit the subscribe button, and make sure you also hit the link down below. I have a free email guide, words, Becca. I have a free email course that has, I think it's 5 days of emails where I just send like, hey, day 1, this is what you gotta do. Day 2, this is what you should do in order to start your YouTube channel. So it's like super easy to follow, super simple. I will leave that link below. If you are not a TBT seller and you are not a teacher, you may be less inclined to watch my videos. So my suggestion would be that you actually go to my content and go maybe look at my other YouTube videos, see what interests you. And if you find that many of them do interest you, because I talk a lot about online business in general, then hit the subscribe. But I don't need you to subscribe and then never watch a video again, because that actually doesn't help. So thank you guys so much for watching. You can click those things down below and leave your questions in the comments. I would love to chat with you some more. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.